Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, man. It's OG Trip, man. Listen, I appreciate you guys dialing in, giving me a little bit of your time, man. It's been a minute, but not really, because I post something almost every day, okay? Today is a little different, though, okay? This is a little different. What you're looking at is my Avalanche, okay? That's the background scheme. I had to go get me a truck because my little boy, which is a 3-year-old, he has motorcycles and 4-wheelers. My wife has a bike, as y'all know, and I have a bike. So I had to go get something I can tow my trailer and those bikes and his stuff. And I couldn't do that in the car. All right. Today, man, like I said, it's a little different. I'm going back up to where I was raised at. All right. It was the hood. Okay. A lot of good memories, a lot of bad memories, and a lot of memories in between. Some of the places I'm going to show you guys, and the areas I'm going to show you guys is where where I kind of got molded, okay? Because this is a very, very big project complex, okay? And I'm going to go back to where I was born. And what makes me come to this point, because someone that we grew up with, we lost a day or two ago, that lived a couple of shakes down from where I grew up at, okay? And I was riding by and I said, well, look, man, before I leave, I want to go back and walk through some of my footsteps that I had made 50 years ago, okay? I'll say 40, 30 years ago, okay? I will say that. And, okay, guys, so y'all bear with me. We're going to walk through Claremont. A lot of people knows about this here in this area, in this town, in this city. This sidewalk right here, guys, that I'm walking up, it was here. Yeah, as you can see, they got a new section here. I guess they had to redo it, but it was here when I was coming up, okay? Part of it, not all of it. And the way you see it going up this way and going up that way, that was not here, okay? I see a lot of things have changed. The patios, they are open now. You see, the patios are open. They was closed and they was brick. It was center block bricks, about as high as that wood was when I was growing up, okay? So that part has changed. The playground that they got out here, this walking area right here, it wasn't here. No, the reason I think they put this here is because we walked up and down, all back up in there, all back up in the woods, man. A lot of things went on in these woods right here, and they still got them there. And I bet you a lot of stuff still goes on in these woods, because this is the hood, okay? Let's go back over this way here. You guys just walk with me. This right here, the little merry-go-round, it wasn't here, okay? This sidewalk that I'm walking on, it wasn't here. All of this stuff new, the benches right here, it wasn't here. These sections down here, that one, all the way down. I knew everyone that stayed in them damn apartments. And these apartments. I'm gonna call them apartments, guys. I knew everybody. This bench wasn't here. They wouldn't dare put a bench out in the back of these places. As you can look around, man, there's a lot going on, when the lights goes out around here. Now, this one I'm about to show you guys is memories, man. I asked for permission before I got back and started recording to look at this. Now, when my sisters and brothers and them see this, they probably gonna trip, because now that they got central air, that takes up a corner of the house. We didn't have none of that, okay? This patio, like I said, was center blocks from up all the way in. It was blocked in with a little small opening. It was center blocks. I mean, you can really, beat him, beat a nigga down inside that center block and don't let him out till he jump over that damn wall. And that's what happened to a few people over the years. Okay. Now this where I'm walking at now is where I hung out at, where I did a lot of my, growing up at. All these apartments that right here, all of them still, they got a new facelift. They definitely got a new facelift, but they still design about the same, right beside one another. As you go up to that hill, up to that wall there, we used to sit on that wall here. We all used to sit right here. See this wall here? We all used to sit down through here. They did not have that cage right there. It wasn't nothing but a wall. We used to jump off this wall. We used to turn flips off this wall. And right here, going right down the sidewalk was always here. The sidewalk been here for a very long time. And this particular house here, right here, I know my sisters and brothers are probably, when they see this, they're going to trip. It's going to bring back some memories because we spent 20 odd years at this address right here at the end apartment. This was a 5-bedroom. It was 1 down and 4 up. Okay. This is where I did a lot of my childhood, all my dirt. I got in a lot of trouble.
How you doing?
I did all that right here in Claremont. Okay. What's up, guy? All right. Now, this wall right here, like I said, always been here. All of these rows right here, from here, there, all the way down, guys, they was here. I knew everybody that stayed on this road and on this road going up from here. That tree always been there. This big old shade tree right here. These steps, as we go up the steps here, this leads you right until the parking lot. I walked these steps, man. I ran these steps so many times, man. We used to sit on this concrete. And there you have it, man. This is the parking lot. All this area here, like I said, this wooden fence, it's not wooden, I'm sorry, this metal fence wasn't here. And people would jump off, we would turn flips off of here. This trash can still here, okay? Big old trash can. This little field here, we played football, catch, all kinds of stuff right here in this area here. This playground was not here, okay? That's good that they got it out here. Gives a lot of these kids stuff to do, somewhere to go in the evening. That's a real good look, for the housing authority. We'll give them a thumbs up on that. Okay, that playground right there. It wasn't here when I was growing up. The housing authority can care less. You got that damn government cheese, that butter, and some of the other things, man. Y'all stay with me, man. We're gonna walk a little bit more. I'm coming back down the steps. Okay. All right. This is the 2409 block, guys. Like I said, this block here, man, I knew everybody that stayed on here. And big shout out is going to come, hopefully, for some of the guys that grew up in this neighborhood like I did. Just the projects. I'm going to call it the neighborhood. Yeah. People that stayed in this house here, in this house here, in this house there, in that house on the corner. This big tree, the big shade tree done grew out, man. It's been here for a long time, but that bad boy done grew out and it puts on a lot of good shade right here. It's always been here, okay? This was another sidewalk that leads you back down and back around to the another parts of the apartments, all right? All of this stuff here, everybody that stayed on these blocks, on this corner, these was large families. We're not talking small families. We're talking about 8, 10. This one right here was probably 7. Right there, that was KK Penix. If anybody knows my sister KK, she grew up right there in this apartment here. So when the Penix do see this video, they'll see their old address where they grew up at. And it probably gonna make some people smile. It's gonna make some of us frown because some of us got good memories and bad memories of this place, man. A lot of guys stayed here and women right here on the end. A lot of them stayed here all the way up. Everybody on this row here, we knew everybody in this community, man. When I was coming up, this place is still here, and we're talking over 50 years ago. Okay? What's up, guy? How you doing? Yeah, we're talking over 50 years ago, man, and it's still standing. They gave it a facelift, done a few other things to it, but nevertheless, it's still it still looks different, but to me, it's still the same because it still has some of the same things that remind me of my childhood, like these steps right here, and this wall right here. Remember, this wall was built back in I want to say 80s. It was built back in the 80s. Okay. The back porches are open now. Okay. There's no more closed in center block type apartments, buildings back there. Okay, guys, we're gonna go right around the back area. I'm gonna take y'all guys around there. This is just the front side where the apartment that I was born and raised. Well, I wasn't born here. I was born in the Grove, guys. So you Grove guys, y'all need to keep that in mind. I was born in the Grove, okay? But the Grove was too small. And for my family, we had to move. So my mother moved us out here to Claremont, which was a lot bigger, okay? So, but I was born in the Grove. I know it's no longer no more Grove, but that's where I was, okay? Hey, you. Yeah. Hey there. How you? Well, look at.
Here for a little while, and then I'm gonna get back to the house.
Let me get a.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be going down there on the grasshoppers and put an application in there. Grasshoppers.
Did you go? Did you get on the page? What's up, guy? How you doing? How you like the area, man? You don't like it?
You got a laptop too, so I can definitely use my computer. But you know, she got that international dollhouse.
Okay, guys. All right, guys. Walking back here in the back. This walk right here, hey man, it's legendary. Okay, because a lot of the fights that we, endured or had back in the day, it all came down here in this area here. You know why? Because you had Phillips Avenue sitting up on one side, then you had Patio Place is what do we call this here, guys? Everybody knows that was born and raised around here. No, this is Patio Place. And that wall, there goes another wall. That wall has been here for 50 years, that same wall, they put a higher fence up, but we used to sit on that wall, man. All those woods up there, they was there. We used to just hang out in those woods, man. And we did a lot, man, back in the day, man.
I don't live here.
Okay.
Have a blessed day.
All right. Yeah. So we did that, man. This wall, as I was saying, and all the way down through the backside of that wall, man, oh man, memories, okay? It's a lot cooler down here by the shade. That was another area right here, guys. When they built this trench for the water to run off, they had to close this off, man, because, I'm quite sure kids and everybody else gets down in there. But I'm going to show you this little bit here, and then we're going to head back out, guys. I just wanted to bring this place back to some of the guys that grew up over here, back to their attention, and let them know that, it feels kind of strange to walk on something that you was raised on, to look at a place that you just couldn't wait to get out of, and to see it, like it is now, like that light right there. Man, they didn't have no lights down here. The big old lights they got out here, it was just completely darkness down through this way, and it was like, you don't want to get caught coming down this way here. Let's go this way, Lee, and then we'll go back up. Yeah, this always been open here in this area right here. And you can always access one part of the apartments to another part of the apartments without even being seen, really. You understand? That's just how you can get around here. It's still set up the same way, man. All the way down to this end. See, look at here. Look down through there. See down through there? That sidewalk always been here. That playground up there wasn't. This brick wall right here, it was, but they enhanced it a little bit. It was a smaller brick wall, okay? But you see, like, how you can get from here around there without even being coming out in the streets, man. I mean, that's what this place was, man. It was a good getaway, hideaway for anybody that was coming out there chasing you, even chasing each other. Man, we can hit so many places to hide down through here. And I was showing you guys some of them. Okay, guys, y'all leave me some comments down below. For some of you guys that yeah, you hear a lot of that, man. This is the backside of the same road right here that I grew up from, man. I grew up in that end apartment right there. That's the 2400 block. This whole block is the 2400 block right there. See that whole block. And that's where we was growing up. We was raised at, man. That playground right there wasn't there. Wasn't none of that stuff for kids there. So they did a real good job on that. This sidewalk right here that I'm showing you guys, it wasn't here. Okay? None of those sidewalks. This big one was, but not the other ones. They just wore a path in that bad boy so many times, like you see right here. Like, you know how they do in the hood. Make their own way. We make our own way. So, that is all right, guys. That's how it was, man. And where I came from, where I was raised at. Shout out to the Brookses. If they, log on to the channel, they'll see their old address pop up right there. These apartments right here are down below the ones I raised at. But I'm gonna tell you guys something real good. And it was fun for some of the younger guys for some of the older guys, because some of the younger guys won't even do that these days. Okay, guys. The legendary black field. Now, we weren't allowed to put cars on this field at all. Okay? We wasn't allowed to do that. See how they park right here now? This whole asphalt right here. This was our football field. Yes, sir. We played ball out here. We play football out here on Sundays, especially when the football goes off. We'll come out here on this black top right here, man, and we'll play ball. You know what I'm talking about? Most of the time, it was like a tag, semi-tackle, hole type football, and sometimes it was just straight out tackle. You had to wrap up. You understand? You had to wrap the fuck up because you ready to get tackled on some concrete, or if you don't step outside. But for everybody that knows this area, hey man, leave some comments down below. I'm gonna give y'all guys one more shot of Patio Place, and then I'm gonna have to end this video. I'm gonna cross the street now, guys. I'm going into a whole nother section, okay? I want to show y'all guys this because, like I told you, man, back in the day, it was so many places for us to get away from them boys, man. When the boys came down for us, you understand me? We had so many places to ditch off to, you understand? And we used most of those places to the fullest. It used to be a trash can there. Now they got a no parking, right? It was a trash can there, right there on that concrete slab. And behind that trash can, you can hide, right? And then right here, that sidewalk always been there, right? But let me show you something else. As you can see the back of those apartments right there, and this sidewalk right here, that street light up there wasn't there. This sidewalk right here that I'm walking down there, it wasn't here. Okay? And if you follow this sidewalk, it's going to open up a whole nother ball game for you. Okay? Keep following the sidewalk. Okay, take a look at this. Look at that. How about that? You see what I'm saying? This is Patio Place, guys. Everybody that was from this hood knew about this area here. The darkness that it had at night. The older, our seniors, they stayed up here on this area here because they was a smaller types of apartments. Okay, from these bigger ones here. These were smaller right here. But a lot of stuff went on down through here, man, because this sidewalk right here, you see how it goes here? And let me show you. Look at that right there. Oh man, a lot of them got skint right up in there. You heard me? Yes, sir. Right up in there. Okay? You got the tree blocking one way. You got this right here. And it was perfect because it was right near the woods. And it used to be a little cut up in the woods right up in there. We used to go in. Okay? But this sidewalk right here, as you can see, look. That's somebody's house. It's a fence there. See that fence?
That's your apartment.
Yeah, it's a fence. That's a house. But as you follow this sidewalk all the way up, man, you see how many areas we had growing up to ditch and move? And the legendary cut is still here, man. After all this time, look at that cut. The cut is still here. Wow. Yes, sir. I want to show y'all guys that, man, because everybody from the hood, you know, from the era that I came up through here, they knew about that. That tree was a very small then. It's a nice shade tree now. And somebody think they're in the country. They're trying to make a garden, grow something. And then it brings you back out. Brings you right back out to the area. Yep, brings you right back out to the area. Y'all guys that see this on video, y'all will know this area. The Dawkins, you know, among a few. The Gainies, to say another name. The Johnsons, right here on the end, to say another name. All of this area right here, man, where we grew up at, hey man, all of us legendary, okay? All the guys that tunes into my channel, and they're gonna see this, and I hope they give me some thumbs up for it, guys. Y'all give me some comments down below what y'all think, man, of the old hood. It's changed a lot, but yet it's still the same. It's kind of strange to walk in a place that you ran and walked on. You know, the Johnsons right there on the end, okay? My main man, twins. They stayed a couple of doors down. Right there. Donald. That's a shout out to you there, big guy. The Caples right there. Donald and them right there. Twin them right there on the end, man. You know, the memories. We won't forget. And over there on the corner over here, up there on that other corner, right there on that corner house up there, Chill them. Haywood, it's a shout out to you, baby. Stay right there on them end right there, man. Like I said, good memories and a lot of bad memories as well. But nevertheless, I got a chance to walk where I was raised. You understand? Okay, guys, I don't even know why I did that for, but I got a chance to walk back to where I was raised at, man. And I'm gonna tell you, man, it felt pretty damn good, man, to be honest with you, man, to reminisce back on where you was brought up from, some of your molding on shaping who you really are, what you became. Some of it you can trace back at your roots, young folks, you know what I mean? Some of it you can and some of it you can't. But I will say this, walking through where I walk and walking all around from all the areas that I seen and what I was raised at, it gave me a different feeling, man. I mean, like I said, the memories, how fast time is really moving, and it's short as it is now. So, hey, man, listen. Big shout out, man, to everybody's over here to stand in the hood that allowed me to walk through with very little interruptions. Showed a lot of love, and I hope somebody else can pick up where I left off at, man. I'm waving you guys around, man, because I don't know if I have a backup sequel to this here, but right through those woods, right through there. If my brothers and sisters are looking, that's where we was raised at, right there, okay? So y'all leave comments down below. Let me know what y'all think. Man. OG Triple, man, I'm out.